hope you are well. And if not, it's also fun, just do something about it. Sudarshan Kriya breathwork from the Arrow Living. Fantastic technique to improve, to improve our mood, our well-being, yoga, pranayamas, those things. Have you ever thought about managing your time, when you do the most dynamic or hectic activities and when you do the more calming activities? Have you thought about tracking that using the power of your nostrils? Maybe some of you may have, others may have not. The nostrils are very powerful because the left nostril is the nostril that is more calming, is for calming activities, and so more rest activity. So when it's activated, it means really when you can breathe very well through it. You can taste it. Then you can test it by just covering the right nostril and breathing out through the left. And you can see, how fluid the air comes out. So that means that it's quite activated, and it's quite good to do those type of activities that are more left parasympathetic related, more calming, more relaxing. And the right nostril, it's more for dynamic activities, okay? So when the right nostril is very active, once again, you can test it, but just covering your left nostril. Then it's a good time to do activities that require a lot of more energy from you. So as you can see, our nostrils, they you may have tested now. Maybe you have sensed that the right one, it's a little bit blocked. The air doesn't come so flowy, let's say, so direct, because maybe you may have a cold or so, which is normal, which is what happens when we have a cold. And for instance, the right nostril is closed. We don't feel like doing strenuous work. So you may feel that, or maybe you may feel like for me both are equal. Normally one is more predominant than other. This is because our body normally changes every 90 minutes, every 2 hours, every 1 hour and a half in 2 hours. It changes from being very active, from the sympathetic system, very active, to the more restful system, parasympathetic system. So that is part of our breathing cycle. And our nasal cycle is the same. It works on the same. It's connected to this parasympathetic sympathetic flow that they are on our bodies. And the nasal cycle is that really every 90 minutes, 2 hours, one side is more dominant than the other, because the left side is related to the parasympathetic system, more calming activities. The right side, the active activities. So that's why, if even let's say you are a morning person, you like doing a lot of things in the morning and so on, you're like, even work, right? I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna work on this for the next 4 hours. Normally you will notice, like after 90 minutes, you're like, I really need a break. I really need to rest and do something a little bit more calming. So this is completely normal, and it's very good to get into the habit on our daily lives to control, how are our nostrils, how is our nasal cycle. Many of us, we go to a bathroom, we wash our hands, we go to our bathroom, we wash our hands, or we put some cream, or we look ourselves, and then we look ourselves in the mirror. We just go to look ourselves in the mirror. So when we do that, let us get into the habit of checking our nasal cycle and see which one is predominant, and getting that information that we receive to incorporate it in our lives, in our activities. So sometimes it may happen, you know, that you may want to go to do a very physical strenuous activity, and you don't feel like it, even though it's the normal timing when you do it, right? It's like every day, I don't know, at 4 I have this um, class at the gym, very very hard, you know, very very intense. And normally you go because you have time, you have, you know, you have observed yourself, and you know that at 5 p.m. you know, you work very well on that type of activity. But then one day it happens, you know, that you go and you just, it's just not the same, you know. You feel like, oh, this is strange, today I couldn't do nothing. Check your nostril. Probably the right side, the active nostril is not very very active, and the left nostril is the one that is more active. So maybe on that precise day, going to the gym at 5 and doing that regular activity maybe was not a good idea, you know. Maybe your body was asking you more for rest, you know. Maybe you should just have gone to a meditation class on that day, or just go home and meditate, or taking a bathtub. So these are very practical and very effective and easy ways how you can check your nostril cycle and incorporate the power, the information, the insights that nostril cycle gives you on your own life, to improve the quality of your life, to be more productive. You can use this if you have like an office job, or even if you work from home, you know, you can apply this as well to your work, to the way you organize your work, so that you are more productive. Was this useful for you? This information was new information? Was it information that you already knew? I find it very very fascinating, to be honest, how our breath can give us so many insights into how to live better our lives, if we allow it. And it makes sense, right? Our existence is tied to our breath. If we don't breathe, we will die. So it makes sense that everything, our biorhythm, you know, the excellence to which we can perform, to which our body can perform, depends highly on the quality of our breath. And the more we spend time in learning and practicing and living in alignment with our breath, the better we will be as human beings, as fathers, as workers, as everything. So I want to encourage you to practice more breath work. Okay, thank you very much for joining this video today with me, and see you in the next video.